Rare Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
Man.
You know what I mean? It's just like you dreaming right then and there, but it's like when it become a reality, you know what I'm saying?
See, I love when artists like you. I like my boy Karan Streets. I like Capolo. I like certain people because I love the way that they, you know, like I like the old people in motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you got some old woman.
I got old soul.
You got that old woman in you.
Definitely.
I just did OMB Peasy. He like an old man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just an old nigga.
Shout out Miss Lois, because I mean you see it like when you see who you've been around, and it's just like kicking game. And I'm a Cancer, so I'm very stand up. Oh, see, so I'm very observant. I'm very like I soak it up. I soak it up. I don't
Ain't
talk
shit going
much.
on in the room.
I
you
don't talk
see.
much.
Yeah.
I see it all. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just like I said, I don't really want the fame. That was never part of my plan. It just came with it, kind of like it's slow, like, you know what I mean. But I want to be a resource. I want to be
fame is hard to adjust to. Too.
It is, and
I ran down on you and Lil Man at FedEx in Pleasanton. You don't
Yeah,
remember that? Huh?
no, I don't.
I was making a copy. I said, Allie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get it in. But just to let other people know, that's how you be with people. You be personable, man. We black, man. Treat each other like family, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
And I think it's a slippery slope with that, because it's just like I'm being normal and I'm being this, but it's just like somebody else might fan out when I got my son. I don't want to beat your ass because you was like, hey, how you doing? Then that's fine. But I don't know what type of way you running up on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like understanding that fame may or may not come with it. That's understanding, but the goal is to have a bag. I don't need the fame, because the fame is the image. The fame is the facade. That's what you want it to look like. That's the branding. That's the marketing. I tell motherfuckers, marketing is cat.
I got a term for it. I think I coined it. I don't know if I heard it somewhere before, but I call it clout currency. Right? Yeah. And it's so much that you have to have. Yep. But when you come from real roots, it's hard to get it. Yeah. You damn near be in clout poverty. Yeah. Because you're too solid. You 200. And I can't do certain shit.
They don't relate to it.
Right.
And that's the thing, is they ignorant to it. And, you know, I tell people all the time, like, I'm a brain, you know what I mean? So it's just like, for me, I see a lot of weird shit to where it's like, okay, I can adjust, I can adapt, and I can be a chameleonaire anywhere. But it's only gonna be so much that my spirit is gonna allow me to take. You know what I mean? So for me, that's why I say, like, I'm gonna do my Dougie and do the work that I need to do in order to get where I need to go and be in these different rooms and these spaces. But I'm not going to have to do music forever. I'm going to be branched out by then. And when I do want to do features, when I do want to do music, I want it to be features, because I'm going to text y'all ass. Because you getting me out of retirement. You know what I mean? You take me out of retirement, and it might be next year. It might be 5 years, 10 years. I don't know. You know what I mean? The grind's slow and steady, but I just know what the goal is. Like, I want to be on panels. You know what I mean? I want to be a resource. I want to help other artists. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my goal.
How did you feel when you did the bounce out and Mozzy posted it?
That shit was epic, because it was like, that's when Mozzy was hot. You feel me? Like, Mozzy was super hot back then. So it was like, the thing was, it was like, okay, everything I was posting was damn near viral, because I had so much time on my hand. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm dropping shit every 3-4 days. Right. You know what I mean? So when Mozzy reposted that, like, I just was watching my shit go up, because Mozzy was like, that was a cosign. You know, so then after I did that, right after that, I did the Fab New Oakland remix. So then he co-signed it, and everything after that was just like boom, 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 boom. And I was just like, damn, they really fucking with this shit. And for me, it was just expression, you know, because I'm fresh with a baby. I'm battling postpartum depression and stuff. So, like, for music with me, it was new. You don't really know what it is until you look back. You don't know what the fuck it is. You just like, damn, why I'm spazzing out? Why I'm crying? Why I'm looking at this baby hella strange? Like, you know what I mean? That's the reality. And I think with this new generation is allowing a lot more people to be more in tune with their emotions and being able to diagnose things. And I think it's a good and it's a bad thing, because now we got a label for everything. A lot of shit we just kind of keep pushing.
So you know what it is. You can identify it.
You can identify it now. But I also think that's why a lot of these children are, you know, committing suicide. A lot of these kids are a lot more sensitive, a lot more, you know what I mean? But it's like they're also in tune. They also identifying shit. They bringing shit up. Like, they damn near diagnosing.
They are.
Shit, you know what I mean? Like mental health awareness. And it's just, in the black community, it's like, this not what we talk about. Nigga, we don't go to therapy, we just keep it lit.
We keep it lit.
Like, it's like, we didn't see murders, and we didn't see bodies, we didn't see, you know what I mean, all type of shit. niggas cracked out on the street, walking over needles. Like, you know what I mean? It's all type of shit. We be losing 5, 10 friends by the time we adults.
Man, ain't
you know
that crazy?
what I mean? It's crazy. Like 2010 was a crazy ass year for my generation.
Man.
You know what I mean? So it's just like like I said, it's like a good thing and it's a bad thing because it's kind of like you suppress it, so you kind of protect it. But once you bring it out, it's like, damn, I gotta face this shit head on.
So you think that in doing the Bounce Out Challenge, and Mozzy pointed it, was that the pinnacle of everything? When that just like, is that
For
where
sure.
it just, you was like, okay, this shit real
It took
now?
off. Hell yeah, because it was like, damn, I'm really on the FaceTime with blood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, okay, like it's working. Niggas is seeing me because I'm a perfectionist. So to me, I'm like, okay, y'all been telling me I could rap, but I never really believed it. I'm just like, okay, y'all just yes men.
Right.
But then it was just like, as people start fucking with it, I'm just like, damn, like I really got something. Because I'm cocky, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm a procrastinator and shit, but it's just like I'm cocky, but I'm not because I'm always questioning something because I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, it was cool, but I didn't know it was all that.
Right.
But motherfuckers, fuck, I was getting booked off challenges.
I saw you getting booked off challenges.
like, that
so
shit
you
was
gotta
amazing to
perform
me.
your challenge at the club.
Dude, I was hooking my phone up to the adapter shit, playing the challenge off the Instagram.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, crazy as fuck. And then
That's
it was
crazy.
like...
I've been at one of them where somewhere you was performing, I was like, this shit. But I love it, though.
Yeah.
Because that, you know what that is? That's hip-hop.
That's hip-hop.
Those niggas was plugging up turntables into the goddamn light pole and getting they shit on.
And I didn't realize it until I reflect back. And I was like, nigga, I was getting booked
You
off
put
of
your work
Instagram
in.
posts. Yeah, you know.
So, nigga, don't come playing with me. You trying to book me.
I've
You
been
trying
there,
to do
I've
this.
done
You
that.
trying to do... Don't come playing with me. I did the work.
I did the work. I'm doing it, you
You
know,
doing
and
it.
that's why I just like, just put some respect on it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not acting like nothing. I'm
Right.
being who I'm supposed to be. I'm stepping into whatever my next level is. You know what I mean?
Was the Thizzler challenge? I mean, not challenge,
Mouth.
but cipher. Mm-hmm. You did that with Lil Kayla. Mm-mm. Did you do a cipher with Lil Kayla?
Mm-mm. I did one with.
Nani Blanco.
Oh, that wasn't a Thizzler cipher though.
Oh, it wasn't. But you
Yeah,
did a cipher with
I did
him.
do it. I did a cipher with Nani Blanco. Shout out Shellheart. She was putting those together. I
Okay.
did one at Fab Shop. I did a Thizzler with who was the Thizzler cipher with? Queen Pen and 3 Delight, I think it was. And I did 3 Thizzler ciphers. The other one was like Blaster.
And shout out to Nani Blanco. She a friend in the room, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like it'd be hard when you go for them. Like, I mean, I'm not saying her. She gas. But I'm saying a lot of them ciphers I seen you in, you too much trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got to take you out. You can't be in the D League. Like,
Hey,
you got to
and
go
that's
play
what
with
I
the
be having
niggas.
to say, and that's why I had told them the last cipher. I'm like, put me in there with the guys.
Yeah, you gotta go
like,
with
you
the
know what I mean?
dudes.
Put me in there with some niggas because
Yeah.
it's like, nigga, I'm an animal my way out.
For
like, you know what I
sure.
mean? I'm for the bitches. Don't get me wrong, but it's like if you see, it was only 3 of us, so that was some
Yeah,
last
yeah,
minute
yeah.
put together type shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? No disrespect. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
what it was. That's how I took it. And I was
Right.
like, all right, y'all kind of playing with me, but fuck it, I'ma still gas it though. You know what I'm saying? So
And
it's-
then you had to move quick because all this shit you doing challenges. So much so you getting booked off challenges. You have to
Yeah.
name your mixtape challenges.
yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
cool because you know what's crazy? I looked at that like a double entendre. I looked at it like challenges in the literal sense, but also challenges in like life.
Like I was going through hella shit during that time, you know what I mean? It's just like
I hope they caught that. I hope that didn't go over their head.
For sure, yeah, because it was like I was just recording that shit like what the challenge was. You know, I
Yeah.
either create a second verse for it or I just drop that bitch one take, one
Yeah.
verse. You know what I mean? And it was just like that was like, damn, that's Young Ally. Like, you know what I mean? Like
That's
when I
Young
look
Ally.
back and I just understood it, it was just like, okay, I'm doing something. I need a product. I need something to sell. So it's like I always had merch. I always had something tangible because
You
I'm
sure
like,
did.
bitch, this shit
Yeah.
finna pay me if
you
it's
know,
working.
You know what's crazy too? And then like you came in right from the beginning. I'm like, oh, I don't know if when I first seen you, you had a weave.
Yeah.
Then you had the short haircut.
Yeah.
Is that part of the postpartum?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
you got the short haircut.
Yep.
In my mind, I'm thinking
It kept getting shorter and shorter though.
Pitbull in a skirt.
Yeah, on mamas, I've
I'm
heard
like-
that. I've
you know
heard
what I'm saying?
that.
I'm
before.
like, this is like Eve. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because she was a rapper too. That I could say when she was in a room with the dudes, it wasn't no different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the same shit. Like she was just going hard. I've seen you function in a room full of vultures, and I've
Yes.
seen you
Yes.
maintain your shit like a G.
Yep.
You know what I'm
if
saying?
If anybody see me, like, with my introduction to Zoe Tha Roasta, like,
Yeah.
me and him both in a motherfucking jumpsuit, and he like, oh, you think you this? Yeah. I'm
Right.
looking at him
Right.
dead in the eyes, and
Right.
I'm rapping to him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it was no fear there. You know what I mean? And we've been locked in ever since. Like, my picture is on the wall
On
in
the
his
wall.
shop. Like, I said, oh, okay.
uh.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, I'm just grateful for the people who believed in me early on. Because, again, like, I was getting booked at the shows. Mistah Fab had me at the, what the shit called? God damn, at Complex. I can't remember what it is.
Oakland Live.
Oakland Live. Him and DJ 12, Zoe Tha Roasta, like, you know what I mean? And those type of cosigns is just, it's like, nigga, that's a great.
And then you know, I seen you with a friend of mine too, and I didn't know. I thought y'all was fucking childhood friends, Pedro.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was childhood friends.
Nope. I met him doing music.
I had no fucking idea.
But that's a nigga that pushed me though, because Pedro, his work ethic is impeccable.
Oh, it's impeccable.
He's always doing something, and he's a think tank. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was getting ready to stop doing music. When I did No Turning Back, Pedro A&R'd that. He produced that, I could say. You know what I mean? Because we was in the studio together. He had me in the lab. He like, all right, I did that shit in 2 weeks. Wrote
crazy.
it, recorded it, put it out 2 weeks, because he like, fuck that, nigga, you not finna stop.